Today, the president is back from vacation and focused on the economy. After meeting with his economic advisors, President Obama made a Rose Garden appearance. He once again called on Congress to pass aid for small businesses, saying we can overcome the obstacles if we put aside the politics.
I've got confidence in the American economy, and most importantly, I've got confidence in the American people. We've just got to start working together to get this done.
That's nonsense happy talk. The Republicans will never work together with him. That's part of the problem. The other problem is the daunting size of the task ahead with Friday's economic growth numbers, the latest disappointment. 1.6% growth, revised down from 2.4%. Remember, 2.5% is the number we need to stay even, not to lose any more jobs. So we're way short on that count. At the same time, the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office came out with numbers saying that the stimulus package created as many as 3.3 million jobs. It also created an extra $200 billion in economic activity. And it added 1.7 to 4.5% to the gross domestic product last quarter alone. Now, those are stunning numbers. I honestly didn't expect the stimulus numbers to be anywhere near that good. But if the stimulus worked, and most nonpartisan economists agree overwhelmingly that it did, why is our overall growth and job numbers in such bad shape? It's because of what Democrats and Republicans don't want to acknowledge. The bailouts were a colossal failure. We poured trillions of dollars into the big banks in the hopes that they would one day lend that money out to the businesses across the country to stimulate the economy. Except they didn't. They kept it to shore up their disastrous balance sheets and then to start gambling again on risky trading. The administration basically acknowledged this failure by asking for $30 billion more to give to community banks so they could loan it out to small businesses. Now, that's good, but why do we need that if we already gave trillions to the big banks? Weren't they already supposed to lend out to businesses in America? But the Republicans don't want to draw attention to this failure either, because they started the bailouts in the first place under Bush. And they just filibustered that small business loan bill, which they had earlier claimed to be in favor of. The president called out the Senate Republicans on that today.
This bill is fully paid for. It will not add to the deficit, and there is no reason to block it besides pure partisan politics. Holding this bill hostage is directly detrimental to our economic growth. So I ask Senate Republicans to drop the blockade.
Well, that's refreshing to hear, and it's good language, too. And he's right about it. Now, the GOP has been propping up the big banks and stopping loans from going to real businesses to hire more Americans. The problem is now we're stuck between bad and worse policy options. One way to dig out would be to fire the architects of this mess, Geithner and Summers, but the president would never do that. Another way would be for Republicans to stop obstructing small business loans or more stimulus spending to create more jobs, but they would never do that. So here we are with clowns to the left of us and jokers to the right.